This was a Mexican cornbread kind of night. Let me show you how to make it. Tonight I want to show you how to make Mexican cornbread. It is one of our favorites. It starts with just my base cornbread recipe that you can use just to make a pan of cornbread, but I'm going to doctor it up tonight. So I'm starting with 1 cup of cornmeal and 1 cup of all-purpose flour. And to that I'm going to add 1 cup of milk, 1 egg, along with a paper towel apparently. It's a Monday. It's been a Monday all day. Have you had a Monday today? I've had a Monday today. Back in business. 4 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt. And then in my oven, which is preheating to 425 degrees, I have my cast iron skillet heating up with a 1/3 cup of shortening. Now, you don't have to use shortening if you don't want to. If you want to use oil of some sort, knock yourself out. When I make cornbread, we use shortening. So that is going to be added in just a minute, and that is just a traditional cornbread recipe. If you wanted to make it sweet, you can add some sugar or honey at that point if you prefer sweet cornbread. Okay, my skillet is nice and hot. I do that because I want the crispy crust that you get from having a real hot skillet for your cornbread batter to go in. And because this is going to take me a minute to finish getting it mixed up, I'm going to stick the skillet back in the oven before I pour all this in, because I want crispy edges, especially with the cheese. Okay, I'm going to get the shortening stirred in, and then to this I'm going to add 1/2 of one of the small cans, the little 4-ounce cans of Hatch green chilies, and I am going to add about the same amount of whole kernel corn. I have drained the juices off of the corn. I'm going to save the rest of this can for some breakfast burritos for dinner tomorrow night. Some corn's going in. And then I have some white cheddar cheese that's going in. I'm going to put in about that much. That was probably between 1/2 cup and 1 cup, somewhere in there. And I'm going to stir all this in, throw it in this hot skillet, probably throw some extra cheese on top, and then throw it in the oven. Okay, my skillet is real hot. I am going to add our cornbread mix to my skillet. I don't know if my microphone is picking up the sizzle, but there is a sizzle going on. I love it. Okay, I've got that spread around. I'm going to add a little cheese on top. This part is just optional. Add however much you want or don't. Okay, it's going in the oven, 425 degrees. It'll take about 20 minutes, and then we dive in. Look at all that deliciousness. There's cheese, there's chilies, there's corn, and it is so good. Oh, something about all those flavors together, the crunchy cheese on top, the crunchy crust on the bottom, it just cannot be beat. You have to try this out. Have a great day.